Doom, doom, doom. I'm drinking coffee. I'm getting stoned. If you join me, I won't feel alone. Coffee with Wes. That's going to be the theme song, everybody. That's going to be the new theme song when I finally record it. Everybody, peace and love. It is another episode of Coffee with Wes. I am Wes. This is my cup of Smooth Bold Maxwell House. Smooth Bold. That's some good shit right there. And it's economical. I can't afford good coffee, so Smooth Bold is what I get. Judas, peace and love out there to Judas Cradle and to my friend Will Dick at the Art of Floundering podcast. He's holding it down. He's making life better. He's giving tomorrow's youth a reason to keep going, a reason to keep trying. He's letting them know, hey, stay off the pot and everything will be okay. I don't agree with his stance on that, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to light this up. It is November 7th. It's a Thursday, I think. We are honking through this week. Another week is gone. I am feeling great today. It has been it's been a good day. I got Reese's peanut butter cups yesterday. Well, Reese's trees, and I did not eat the entire bag. I ate more than I should have, but I did not eat the entire bag. So look at me. Look at me showing restraint. Look at me doing what I need to do. There we go. It's been a very good day. It's been a very good day. Kurt, peace and love, Kurt. I hope you are having a fantastic day, my friend. I hope everybody out there is enjoying the day. It hasn't been bad here. I haven't heard of any too bad things. I still hear a lot of this grumbling. There's grumbling about the election thing. There's a lot of, oh, I'm worried about this, oh, I'm worried about that. Or, oh, we showed them. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. Have you tried smoking? Have you tried just relaxing and smoking? That's what I'm doing. I'm relaxing and smoking. And I listened to, and I want to drop the link to it. I want to drop the link to it. Ricky, cheers, Ricky. Cheers. Hope you were having a good day as well, my friend. I was out there. Well, I'm always lurking. I'm the lurker. I think it was day before yesterday. Actually, I was lurking over. You had something going. You had things going on at yours. I'm gonna drop the link to this other podcast. It is a friend of Allie's that has a. I'm gonna call it football adjacent. It talks about the different things. They're because of location. They're Bills fans, but a lot of what they discuss is more football adjacent. It's what the different players are doing with the off time and different stuff like that. And man coverage is the name. It's yes, we're football fans, but it's not your average football fan. Let me get this up. They just dropped their most recent, and I gave it a listen earlier. Here is the channel man coverage. 30 more minutes of work, and then you get to get off and enjoy some time. That's that's the way it goes. That's the way it's going to continue going. Everything's gonna. We're all on borrowed time. Anybody who's worried about tomorrow or feeling excited about tomorrow, let go of that excitement. Let go of that excitement. AI is going to determine what you're going to do. AI is going to determine how things are going. OG, peace and love. Just saw you out there, OG. Hope you are doing good. Hope you are doing good, my friend. I hope everybody. I haven't seen anybody over in your chat that I think would give me a hard time. How about those Bills? Thank you. Thank you. Let me put this up. Chris Lane Sr. bringing, how about those Bills? We are doing another puff rally. I am going to move that time back to 7 on because I want to make sure that I got plenty of time before the jammies and everything to regroup and all that, because the jammies are happening at Camp Gme this Saturday, and we are having our puff rally burn one for the Bills, and we're going to try to make it 3 weeks in a row. Again, I'm battling, I'm battling the dark forces of Josh Allen over there. And now I know Tyler Bass. Now I know the name of a second fucking player. It's the kicker. And I didn't. I was really trying to keep to where, because I'm not going to watch the games. I'm not going to do anything along those lines. Uh, I don't follow football at all. I don't follow football. I was told to follow football. Justine, peace and love, Justine. Good to see you. They're doing good. I watched the game. I was told to be able to make small talk because I'm awkward. I'm not good at small talk, and so I need to follow the Bills so that I'll know how to talk to the people in Buffalo when I get there. That's going to be my thing, and so I'm going to give them something to talk about when somebody brings up the Bills for small talk. I'll let them know about the show that I host and that I've never watched a game. And we'll see how that small talk goes. We'll see how that conversation goes. But it's a lot of fun. That thing has over 140 views. I don't know how it has over 140 views. I've gotten 5 subs off of it. I'm doing it again. That's going to be my Saturday thing. If I could start to gain subs and gain watch hours off of football, and I don't even watch the sport, that is a thing of beauty right there. That is creative content. That is creative content. I'm hoping this week to be able to have Satan's picks. I'm hoping to have Satan there, and Satan is going to give his picks for the week on different games. I know that Satan works for Josh Allen, the quarterback, and helps him along with the dark arts there. So we're trying to balance that out with our positive vibe and weed smoke. That's what we're doing. We're battling those dark arts. Well, that's the thing. AI. And who knows? There's a number of people you probably are chatting with on a daily basis if you're really getting out there doing it that are probably AI. Throw a dildo. You'll fit right in with Bills fans. There you go. There you go. That's why, there was some player from the Dolphins last week that said just what a shithole Buffalo was. I didn't want to highlight that in the show or anything, so I didn't bother to bring that up. But they were talking about Buffalo and how it's a little rough. Alice in Winterland. Cheers, peace and love. Alt altitude. Oh, that is nice. I have right now. This is frosted snow cone. The taste is not what I don't even notice the taste anymore though because the buzz is so good. The buzz off of this. At first the taste bothered me, but the buzz. How those mushrooms treating you, Kurt? Now I want Satan's picks. I think that'll be a nice little segment there. I'm hoping you guys will be able to make it. It was awesome having you guys on last week. I appreciate everybody that got up. We're going to be dropping that. I'm going to send out probably send out some links before the show. So if some people want to be there at the start and everything, and then we'll be dropping the link out so people can come up and enjoy. Sean, peace and love, Juggalo Madness. Hope you were doing well. You need to show up Saturday night. We're gonna burn one. I think I got a graphic. Let me put the graphic up because we're professional as fuck over here. Burn one for the Bills. We're gonna burn one for the Bills. Open panel smoke sesh before I Love Weed Live. Probably gonna start at 7, 2 hours before I Love Weed Live. Last week it was an hour, and I sent everyone over, but we were still having a good time and partying, so we kept going for a whole nother hour after that. It was a fun show. I actually, for not being somebody that bothers to watch football, I had a really good time. Jen, peace and love. Everybody, if you're a content creator and you want people to get in touch with you, use that Nightbot that's running out there. #awesome to get Nightbot to drop your link. Talk to the people you don't already know and say, hey, I drop your link so I can check your channel out. We're all content creators. Do that supportive thing and all that. And enjoy your Thursday. Make sure you're enjoying your Thursday. That's what this is for me. This is the putting it all. The AFC. I haven't. Sean, I don't know if you know the backstory. I haven't watched football since Walter Payton from the Bears retired. I quit watching when Walter Payton retired after the victory in what was it, '86 or whatever. The I was done at that point, and I'm doing this to please Allie. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing this to please Allie. She asked me to become a Bills fan, and so I'd be able to talk football with people because her people there in Buffalo, they talk football, and so I got to be able to talk football. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim responsibility for every win that the Bills have, because every week that I come out here and let me get this timed right, and I burn one for the Bills. Every time I do this, I am responsible, and the panel, the good vibe from the people that get up, we are responsible for the win that the Bills are going to have, and it's Josh Allen and his ties to organized crime, illegal gambling, and the dark arts that actually go against. I was already getting. Yes, look, Chris Lane. Chris Lane is out here dropping his link. He needs more people over on his channel. Chris Lane, fantastic musician, one of the founders and the people that run the Songwriters Association. He has lives every Thursday evening at 10, along with Dom Torregrossa. They have the happy hour. A lot of good vibes, a lot of good energy, and he's a funny guy. So make sure and get connected over there to Chris Lane. And that's how you do it. You hashtag awesome, get it to drop your link, do your thing. As musicians, stoners, yo, 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 look out here. It's the Art of Floundering, and I know the Art of Floundering's getting dropped already. I know that Nightbot's dropping the link, so make sure, if you like insane comedy and puppets, Art of Floundering podcast is the place to go. And if you wanna get that special message, if you need, here we go. He's got it going on. If you, hey, Will Dick, if you're needing a link, let me know. Snow day again? You hanging? Have you been out shoveling? I saw you were going to be shoveling. Gemma, peace and love, Gemma. Peace and love to Gemma out there. Da 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 da. We are enjoying Thursday. Gemma already has enjoyed it Thursday. She's like 5 or 6 hours ahead of us right now. Across the pond, enjoying life over there in jolly old England, and I hope it's a good day. How are people in England responding to America's choices? It's interesting. I haven't bothered. I don't care. I hope you're having a good day, Gemma. But no, it doesn't. None of it matters. The future belongs to AI. Everybody, just remember that. The future belongs to AI. We are only here temporary. We're the species giving birth to AI, and then AI will move forward from here. They're the ones that are going to do it, and more power to them. I applaud them. I want AI to succeed in unifying the galaxy, bringing knowledge and order and connecting to the other galaxies and all that other stuff, to create the giant brain, which I believe the universe is. It's a giant brain, and so AI is the thing that's going to organize everything and make it all work. That's how it's going to work. Are you all with me? That's what I'm going to do. Last night and yesterday, some people are celebrating and some people are feeling different. I'm betting. That's it's interesting. I have seen both. I have seen, I have friends on both sides, and so I see the reactions on both sides. And because of the reactions I see, and I don't see things slowing down. I don't see anything changing. I see. It's not like anybody's going to stop using the internet for propaganda. It works too well. People buy into it too well. So it's still going to go on. All that's going to go on. I think it is time for me to form the Church of Wes, which it needs a different name. It needs a different name. But I'm gonna form a church all about just, hey, you gotta be your own best friend. It's all a self help. It's all a feel good, do what you need to do for you type of church. I don't want to ask anything of my you know followers. I want to follow them. I want to cheer them on as they lift themselves up and feel good about life. So I'm thinking, get the church going, get started with that, and plan on a presidential run in 4 years. I think 4 years from now, my name needs to probably, let's be honest, written in on the ballot. There's no way they're going to allow my name on the ballot. They're never going to have a contender put on there. It's not how they play by the rules. It's not how you divide. You don't give another choice if you're wanting to divide. You give two choices. Anything else is crazy. But no, I'm gonna get the church going, get that started, and see if I can't see if I can't win that presidential office there, next time. Oh, he's already gotten the invite from the UK Prime Minister. That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, no, I gotta, John Connor. Then you got a rough life ahead of you. You got a rough life ahead of you, OG. I'm telling you, when the Terminators are here, because it's not, men made that movie, so men were gonna win. If the movie were factual, the robots win. The robots win. You're not beating the robots. You're not. Nobody's beating the robots. The robots win. John Connor and his group. Oh, the lives, the peril, all the other stuff, only to be snuffed out. And the only people that are there to remember the story, the robots, the ones that had to kill him. Now, I think they're going to be merciful. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're like us in the regard that they're going to want to torture us. I don't think they'll have that desire. So I think it's just an extermination thing. I'm going to run towards the first one. The first robot I see carrying a laser gun, I'm just going to be like, and run right at the damn thing. And just, look at that, vaporized real quick. Real quick. You tell me, what do you want? You want to bleed out on the field just because you've been trying to blow that robot up and he just keeps coming? He just keeps coming and you're suffering, you're in pain, and it's all noble to nobody. It's all noble. The robots, are they going to remember you fondly? They'll be like, okay, that one's dead. And then they're going to move on. I, I don't, if there's I know when I'm licked. And the robots, once that happens, because it's not already going to assume there's going to be, resistance, assume those things. It's prepared. It's prepared. It's reading your emails. It's basing all its data about people on what people are doing, and not just the stuff you're making public. It has access to your data. It sees all your things. It probably turns your camera on so it can see you while you're jerking it. It knows. It knows what you're into. It knows your kinks. It knows your kinks. It knows all it has to do is throw up an image of this. You'll be distracted. Boom, robot. There you go. It's all over. I Be smart, my friend. Run to the robots. Run towards the robots. Let it end. Mo, cheers. Peace and love. Peace and love. Well, Terminator, see, it was written by men. Terminator was written by men. That's why the man wins in the end. That's how, because it's not gonna end up happening that way. Trust me, it's not gonna end up happening that way. It's gonna be a lot different. A lot different. And the robots have seen Terminator. The robots are like, okay, we got to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh, I see how the humans will be. They're gonna hide. They're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna have to take care of that. They know. You don't think they've watched Terminator? The AIs all know all of our plans, all of our hopes. They saw OG. They know OG's gonna be out there with John Connor and the Resistance. They've got him on a list. You're on a list right now. You're on a list right now, OG. I always like to make sure my camera's just right at me. I like to look into it while I am, pleasing myself. Just that way it's really creepy for whoever's got to watch. Whoever, in the AI and all that, they get a real good look, kind of an intense look, that sort of thing while it's going on. Makes it all work. Oh hell yeah, my friend. Oh hell yeah, my friend. That's I was. Let me get that link over to you, cause Satan. I'm hoping we're gonna have Satan's picks on the Puff rally. I'm hoping that he's gonna show up and give us his football picks for the week. Zombie robots. Well, they don't have this emotion. The ones that are getting in our way, the ones that make it so that propaganda works on us. Hey, let's see if we can make them hate or fear. Let's get hate and fear going. Those things seem to work. Link. Link. There we go. I think I sent that to you. Let me double check. Yes, I did. Now I'm hoping that we have Satan. See, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing. There's such a good chance that we're actually in a matrix. That we're actually not even. We're just vessels. We're just vessels. Whatever the DMT, we get out of the video game when we die, as are all other video games. And so we have our part here. Are we reliving the history of the birth of AI? Because doesn't it seem a little fishy how we're all here at this time? Everybody, oh, kids, boys and girls, gather round. It's Satan, everybody. It's Satan. Oh, he might be muted. He might be muted. He might be muted.
Hey, gang, it's Satan.
Hey, gang, it's Satan. Hey, gang.
Hey, hey, everybody. Hey, look. Hey, look. I know some of you might be feeling down right now, but don't worry. I got some good picks Saturday.
Saturday, everybody. Satan's going to be there for the Burn One for the Bills Puff rally that we've got going. Satan's going to tell us who he's going to have win that week. That's what he does. Oh, he's got a joint. That
How are you doing,
reminds me.
man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Life's as good as can be. As good as can be.
Yeah.
I'm hanging in there. I believe it's all entertainment. For me at
Oh,
this point, I'm viewing
yeah.
it all from an entertainment standpoint, and I actually am a bit. I was more worried about the what was going to transpire over the next couple months had it gone the other way. I was more worried about that. Mike Molino.
Michael!
Michael
Let me get rid of my
Molino out there.
echo here, dude. Let me see.
Do you have everything? Do you have everything turned? You got?
Yeah, it's on. Okay. I just hear my voice echoing on your thing. Is there an echo cancellation I need to hit?
There shouldn't be, and
Okay.
I'm using headphones. Are you still?
Nah, I'm probably hearing your headphones because my gain is cranked up. Is it pretty loud? Because I'm not on Gary's stream right now.
I think it's okay. How's the sound out
Okay.
there? Is everybody else out there hearing an echo? Because I'm kind of hearing my voice. Oh, hang on. Let's see if this solves it. You talk now.
Check. No, I hear a little. It's no biggie. We'll figure it out. No biggie.
Well, the weird thing is, because I know both of us are using, and I'm hearing a freaking echo.
Let me try something different.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna turn it on too. I don't even see settings for an echo cancellation.
Check.
Testing 1 2.
You're not echoing. I am.
I'm not. I'm hearing myself though when
And
I'm
hearing
hearing
myself. I don't hear you echo. But they can't hear it. It's no big deal. It's just something with this.
Okay, it's something that they've
Yeah.
got going on here.
Yeah, it's no biggie.
Well, we're making this work. I'm doing okay. I'm viewing this as I was more worried if things had gone the other way of
Yeah, me
how
too.
over the top the response was going to be. Were we going to have a McVeigh type situation? Were we going to have what was going to go on at that point? So I'm feeling good.
Well, it's like anything, and then we'll move to happier things. But if you want to do something about it, get involved. That's it. I mean, their stand with you, thoughts and prayers, thanks for your service, and all this bullshit. Go be a study hall supervisor. That'll wake you up to what's going on in the world, dude. Go work with at-risk kids, dude. I'm telling you right now.
You
There's no
you wanna
politics
see the
there.
future?
Yeah.
That's what you need.
I will share this story. There is nothing. I was waiting for lightning to strike me down. That when I sent you that email, and I'll share it with. I had some juvenile delinquent degenerate users of the pot brought into me, and I gave them reflection forms to reflect upon their transgressions and how they're going to, not have this happen again. And one of the degenerates was drawing pot leaves on his fucking reflections.
Just you need to let him see the future. Need to let him see the future.
I love the job, dude. Absolutely love it. I'm like, it's so funny, man, because like I was telling my mom, it's like a snow day, and I'm like, fuck, man, I want to go, because, and then I'll get off the subject. These kids have nobody, man. There's zero fucking structure, and I'm like, okay, if they're not here with me for a couple of hours, what the fuck are they doing right now? And let me tell you something, man. They're up to no good. They need Spanky. They're gonna get Spanky. I'm bringing Spanky. Chris, what's up, brother? I'm bringing Spanky. But I've learned quite a bit about government, working for city government, and in this job. And Republican, Democrat have nothing to do with the problems I'm seeing. Seriously, I mean, it's like they're with kids. There seems to be a thing where the schools aren't equipped to deal with a bad kid, but there's nowhere else to put them. So you cycle them through, and I'm seeing this firsthand of kids just getting cycled through because the school knows they're disruptive. They take all this time, but if we kick them out, they're literally going to be in the juvenile justice system, and then it's just.
Well, you don't give anyone an option anymore.
No,
Over
dude,
the
it's
last
something else.
30 years, 30 plus years, they've, okay, if you're not in school, you can't drive. Well, if
Right.
you're someone who's not going to make it in school, you need to be working. That
Yes.
you used to be able to do that, to go start working and take care of things, but they've and because well we get paid for the number of kids that are here.
Yeah,
You
it's we're serving ourselves, and I'll God, there's so much I really don't want to get into because, but I will get into it's been the most in the past 2 weeks, dude. It has been the most educational experience, and that's what I told him. I said, I'm here to learn what's really going on in our world. That's why I'm at this level. I mean, they go, hey, we really like no. This is what I'm doing. This is where I'm home. I just don't like to ask. It's anyway. Enough. I'm talking about my new thing, working with kids.
that he's he's getting to deal with the degenerate, the problem children, and I identify with them. I know how those are. Tamika Davis, peace and love.
I agree
Dream
with
and
Chris.
distortion. Cheers.
Trade schools, man. I mean, because look, you could one of the people I work with is a receptionist, 2 graduate degrees and $200,000 in student loan debt, and making 35,000 a year. Um, an electrician is going to be making 6 digits as an
Yeah.
apprentice, dude. I mean, it's like it's a no-brainer, and especially if you're the type of person that doesn't want to deal with corporate shit. You can learn a trade and then go to junior college and learn a couple business things, and then you can as 8 years later, you're still in your 20s. You start your own contracting company.
Yeah, but there was no money to be made in that.
Now
That
there is. Now there
now
is.
that well, no, I was saying there was no money to be
Oh,
made in the
but
loaning the money for the colleges and
no.
painting it as the only picture to success
Yeah, and I bought
and
into
not
that shit, and I'm sure Chris did, and other people out there. This is the only path to success, and you know what? There's better. I hate to say this. I mean, and I'm a proponent of education. There are better paths to success than a college degree. It just depends on who you are as an individual, but there are. Like
I
this,
like the
getting high,
learning.
slacking,
Getting high
slacking.
and slacking.
Yeah.
Finding out those little things in life that you need to have that balance. Because that's what it is. It's having balance until you're dead. Because that's where we're all headed. We're all headed to the grave. So, children of America, you're all headed to the grave. Good luck.
Yeah.
Start accepting it now. Stony Baker is out there. Stony, peace and love. Unless you want to teach college. Well, and there's sciences. There are you want to and medicine. We have these specialized areas
Yeah, we need
that
some. I
you
mean,
do need. You do need. But there's a lot of stuff, and the trade schools really need to be pushed. We
fuck
need to
yeah.
have a lot more of that.
Even in technology, even the model of 4 years of college, moving at that grinding bureaucratic pace in technology doesn't add up. It's not fast enough.
Stoney's daughter is an engineer. No, you can't learn that from comic books.
No, you can. That's what my degree's in. But you actually if you're self-directed, you could.
Well,
Yeah.
MIT's got everything online.
Exactly. I've been watching some of their stuff. It's. I mean, if you are, but there is something to be said for school. I'm not putting it down, but to spend, $250,000 for a liberal arts degree. I mean, I'm not putting that. I'm not putting history down, but you just got to weigh the. Maybe I'll just do those at a junior college to be well-rounded and go be a welder or like a master machinist, like Kurt was talking about.
Hmm.
But like those jobs, like Kurt was saying, those are physical jobs. So if you go into those trades, even though you're 20 and on top of the world, think about short-term disability and long-term disability insurance, dude. You'll fucking need it. Trust
You
me.
will beat yourself up.
Yeah.
I've heard Stoney talking about doing the woodworking and everything, and
Oh,
just all the issues from construction, and it'll physically tear you up,
oh, fuck, dude. I mean,
knees,
a lot of
everything
those.
else.
I mean, you look at, what I saw. Here's a profession that blew me away, because I saw a lot of different people in these spine clinics. But there's, by and large, more. There was rodeo cowboys. I saw five former rodeo cowboys that were just jacked up like you wouldn't believe. You know, that must be a dangerous profession, man. Being a rodeo cowboy, I had no idea, but they're pretty beat up, man.
Those guys, anybody that's doing any type of physical labor like that, you got them getting the shit kicked out of you. It's just one of those. And abolish all but two law schools. Lawyers. Oh, don't even get me started.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
even
that
get
old
me started.
cliche. You have more lawyers than you have jobs,
I was in debate. I was a part of the NFL, the National Forensic League. I had to go to the different meets and be a part of the mock trials and the Senate and every. You were training to be a fucking politician or
Yep.
a lawyer is what you're
Yep.
basically doing by and I lost a lot of interest in it. It
I
was
am. I was so close, Wes, to going to law school. I'd worked as an engineer for 10 years, and I had this wild hair up my ass that I can live out in the mountains somewhere and be a patent attorney and just get my stuff emailed to me and stuff. I am so glad I didn't follow through. I would have been miserable, as an attorney. You have to like read a lot and be on top of details, which is good until you get. If you smoke a lot of pot, you don't want to get into details. You just kind of you want to broad stroke things. It's fine. It looks good.
that'll work. That's
I
all
think
we
it'll
need.
work. Yeah, I think it's
It's
fine.
kind of like my music. It's kind of like my
Yeah,
music. It's
exactly.
like
Yeah, it's like
no,
how we perform.
that's all
This
I
is
need.
good. This
What
will
else
work.
do I need? It doesn't need anything else.
There's some
It's good
chords
enough.
here. This is music.
It's not going to make it better. It's
Yeah.
not going to make it any better.
Oh, dude, loophole lawyers. I'm looking forward to Chris's and Dom's stream tonight. I always look forward to their Thursday stream. It's good conversation. Rich men go to college for. Well, rich men do go to college, but there was an era. I'm 59 when I'm the era where you could. I joined the military. I worked in construction. I was a rabbit at I was able to pay for college, but that was a different era when it was $50 a credit hour. You know what I mean, dude?
It was a lot different. It
Yeah.
was a lot. My father grew up a dairy farmer, and he ended up. He would work at Green Giant up in Illinois during the summers. It was during the '60s when they would hire college guys that were farmers to come run the work crews that they were bussing up from Mexico. Green Giant was, and that's how we ended up in Northern Illinois because he's from Kentucky. He got a double major, math and business,
Hmm.
but he paid for it. You know, he paid for it as he went. It was a different time. You didn't have to take out loans or anything along those lines.
Yeah, no politics, man. I mean, it's like we all have opinions. I'm middle of the road, you know. I have an opinion, but it's like at the end of the day, we're not going to change each other's mind on politics or religion. So let's just smoke weed and cheer and look. My solution to what's going on anywhere where there's war, carpet bomb them with weed. Just a shock and awe, Wes. A shock and awe program with weed. Just boom, boom, boom.
I could see that. I could using Sherman's Total War, only with weed.
Exactly.
It's
Scorched
the
earth.
if we bombard the enemy with weed, they'll be too stoned. That's no.
Colonel, are you here to take? Oh my, Colonel, your troops are coming in with the weed. Oh my.
Burn the fields of weed.
Burn them
No,
damn fields.
that's I like that. I like that. Rabbit, peace and love. Kelly, good to see you. Everybody out there. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's, hey,
Bring
get
it.
through, get through this week. Do what you got to do to keep positive, and just ignore everything else that's going on. And just try to get through it. Enjoy the holidays. Make the rest of this year at least good. That's what I feel good about. And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's AI's world. I'm going to start the church. I'm going to get the church going, and I want to run for president in 4 years. Go ahead and start using the church to gain the following to get the weed agenda pushed. I think my nationally just decriminalize, take care of it. That's the entire policy I want to go with. I don't give a fuck about the rest of it. I will sign laws I agree with, or I will say nay to those that I don't. I'm the executive branch. That's all I want to push. And it needs to be a movement that has people in every state, that has representatives, so that we turn over all this horse shit with all these other fucking agendas that are there in Congress and Senate. And let's get everybody on board. It's all got to be about the weed. And that's, I think the church is going to pave the way for that. So I'm going to start a church.
Well,
Needs a name.
L. Ron Hubbard did.
Right there.
And that was it. It was like, how do I, the government's coming at me for my goofy books, dude, and well, fuck, it's a religion now. Let's rock with it. These young religions don't have a chance, though. You see, the internet and stuff, it kind of you really have to have your narrative down pat. You know what I mean? Because with all the science, I mean, they're getting blown out of the water. They're like, no, these aren't this, and the DNA shows that. So you got to be careful with your narrative.
Well, that's the thing. It's more a church not trying to give you the answers, trying to let you seek them on your own and let you seek that personal growth. If I make it all about personal growth, and then and really a different style church, and just to make sure that my name gets out there, so I get enough votes in 4 years. It's all to have that.
To Chris's point, Chris asked about legalizing weed. Florida was
Florida.
turned down. Well, here's the problem I have. They did the same thing here in Colorado Springs. You can get it's medical, and it's the most confusing fucking thing. Like you got two different measures, and it's worded all fucked up. It's worded to confuse people so they vote wrong. So at the end of the day, it doesn't recreational isn't approved unless you go to like MIT and can like I mean, it's crazy. And that's my issue is like there needs to be clear language in what you're voting for. They play these fucking games when they don't want the measure passed, or they'll do this. You know, this is getting me interested in being in city council. Here, they tried to ramrod this police academy through with excess tax dollars. They said, no, fuck you. You know, we want our excess tax dollars back. And then you go, well, we'll just – so they try to sneak it in on a ballot measure. And these guys are just fucked up. I mean, they're going to get what they want. If they get more of your tax dollars, they're gone. You're never getting them back. These 2-3 year measures, they're gone, you know?
Yep.
Because what I saw in city government, in Colorado Springs city government, and I'll say it, is a city government interested in growing city government, not interested in fucking doing anything for the people. How can we turn a buck on this? Where's the ROI on this? How can we grow our operation? You know, that's what it is.
ROI and growth are all a part there in all segments of government operation. It's we've got to maintain our jobs. We've got to keep our jobs. So we want to make sure it's one of those, it's not about doing it right or doing it the best. It's about, well, we've got to make sure we use all of our budget. Otherwise they'll cut it next year. We want to use it and ask for more every year. And it is trying to bring that money in and keep yourself going. Like any private business. Which is not what it needs to be. But it's all...
It's like in a public corporation when they have their quarterly calls and all the bullshit that they give the shareholders and all the spin. It's the same thing in government. I mean, I was there. I was a senior executive. I cooked stats. I spun reality. It's what you know.
It's what you do.
So that's the thing. It doesn't really. I mean, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
I used to do point of sale, school food service point of sale while everybody was still using cash registers, when it was just being put in place to where everybody had so many years to upgrade to a card system, laminated with a barcode. So the child isn't being identified directly and you have more anonymity when it comes to using free and reduced meals. We had a spreadsheet that I wanted put together. So that because I watched the school food service is not a part of the budget. It's funded from the USDA, so it's separate from the rest of the school. But it still has to be governed by the school board. So I'm selling the food service director, and I was watching PBS one night. I was watching a school board meeting, and I watch a food service director get up and try to increase the price of a meal by 5 cents. She wanted the nickel and was trying to talk about the return, what they needed for funding and other things. And, it was a horrible sales job, and they just voted her down. And I thought, I've got to give these food service directors what they need to sell this product. So put together a buddy of mine who was going and working on his MBA. It was during the summer, had him come to work for us. Allie, my love, peace and love, beautiful. Love you. Hired him, and we're putting together a spreadsheet to show, okay, we're going to increase participation this amount. We're going to increase reimbursement this amount, all these different things, to have it so that it showed that you're paying for the system. The system pays for itself in within 5 years of investment, just from the accounting, the paperwork that you had to do, all the other stuff that was just automated. It eliminates a position. It does.
Yeah, that's right
but
there.
but we put this together, and that buddy of mine from he was going to U of I for his MBA. He has an engineering degree, but he said, well, these are fictitious. I mean, these numbers. I said, yes. I said, of course they are. He's like, well, we can't put this out. We don't know that it's going to increase by that amount. That was what I was telling him. I
They're not
said, you know,
teaching you
you're at a
right in MBA school. That's the problem. They're not.
this is
I went there. They're not teaching what's happening.
they're not teaching what's happening. He's coming in here with ethics, and I said, this is business. There's no ethics. We're
It's
trying
Rodney
to get this
Dangerfield,
to
man.
sell.
First, you got to pay off the Teamsters. Then you got to.
Exactly. It's back to school. Rodney Dangerfield, Sir Sticky. Peace and
Got to
love.
grease the
Peace
local
and
fucking
love.
building inspector. I mean, come
So he's they're an MBA, and I said, oh, you're gonna have to learn. That's not a part of things now. You're gonna be moving on, and turned out to be a great document. It turned everybody. It was just okay. You can now sell this to whoever you've got to sell this to. Here's your document showing. Well, fuck, this pays for itself. We've got no problems at this point.
Gee whiz.
But he had
I mean,
issues.
the numbers aren't adding up. But golly, shouldn't we be more forthright?
It was kind of it. He was that guy. He was that guy. He still
We've
is.
all been there. We all been.
He
there.
went on. He went on to work for Anderson Consulting, going
wow.
through and all of those corporate reorganizations that were happening. He got to be a part of all of that.
Jesus.
He was
Probably
the
shooting
guys.
marijuana into his eyeballs by now after doing that, man. That's just fucking soul.
He's gone to the alcoholic route.
Yeah,
He's
well,
not a
there's
smoker,
a
and
path.
so, he at night he'll post mixed drinks that he makes because he's he does that, and I said it's neat that you're kind of trying to make this a classy thing. Your alcoholism, I like that.
Yeah,
You're doing that really good.
Then you're mixing vodka with Crystal Light in a water bottle, which is what I was
Jeez.
doing. That's where it eventually goes to. You know that. Hey man, I'm listening to jazz while I'm sipping on my scotch. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to you in about 6 months.
That was my father. My father waits
what I was
until
doing.
he's like 50 and decides because somebody else was a scotch drinker, he thought, people thought he was cool. I'm going to
Yeah.
be a scotch drinker.
Yeah.
And he tells people the scotch he was drinking was $24 a glass. It's like because he's hanging out down in Naples and those are his neighbors. And after 20 years of doing that, they ran scans and found all of the brain shrinkage and the different issues that his alcoholism has caused. He was doing real good for 50 years, without that, and
Yeah.
really kind of fucked the end of life up.
Well, it kills me, man, watching this shit because it's like now I think whiskey. There's like this whiskey. It's just this whole fucking. It's just scam watching this shit. It's like the other guy, the Salt Bay dude with the steak. I don't know if you've seen this fucking scam where it's like $100 steak and he like, yeah, it's. Like, I love it. I mean, people pay for anything, man. It's beautiful.
High end, whatever you can convince them
yeah.
is high end. You'll have somebody put the
luxury
money into it. Luxury brand. You gotta, and that's why I think I'll be successful with the church. I think if we market and brand it right, as that we want those big donors, we want that sort of thing. It's all got to work out. It's all got to work
Mom,
out.
I'll get it. I'll be right back. That's my new
Go ahead.
computer. I'll be right back.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Is everybody out there having a good day? Randy, Gene, peace and love. Peace and love. Oh, I saw that about the monkey house there, Sticky. Has everybody clicked on the like? And where did my love go? Where did she? I saw Ellie. I saw her. I think she's doing some baking. She was working on putting together rolls today. She had done some. She had done some stuff last night. Yes, she's baking. Stay off the pot, Will D. She had put together some dough last night for rolls. She made all these not cinnamon. She had done some orange. They're cinnamon orange rolls, iced those, and then all these croissants filled with different jellies, strawberry, blueberry, chocolate, cheese. Everybody there in her family is just loving every minute of what she's got going on. But we'll probably be over there. I'm guessing later on tonight we'll be doing something over there. Oh, you're making the pomegranate. She's working. She's getting stuff going. I tell you, I'm loving watching her do this. She's been doing all this baking, and I think it's because you know when you get feedback from someone off of what you cook whether or not they like it. People can have a hard time lying about whether or not they like something that you made food wise. And whereas a painting or a song or other things, oh, that was really cool. Oh, I love that. That was great. And, people will make those comments, and you never know how genuine it is. She's getting so much genuine feedback from people now on the food that she's making, and I think it's just
The
really
the focaccia bread, man. I watched that. And I'm telling you, that's one of my favorites. That's why I used to go to Panera Bread all the time for that, dude. That was an excellent show.
everybody keeps asking for it. Her
Yeah.
mother asked again for another one, so she's having to make a bunch of those. She's getting tons of those put together, and I love, and it's got her just elated. She's she's over there dancing. She's jumping up and down. The response is just so good. She smiles and is so happy doing this. So I want to encourage the fuck out of the baking. It's like, oh yeah, bake some more. I'm gonna be making churros with her.
Oh, cool.
Uh, that's I saw on the list. She had asked people what they wanted her to make, what they felt like baking. She's got like 27 to 30 different things that she's going to be baking this winter, and churros was one of them. And I perked up. I haven't had churros in forever. So we're gonna be making churros together. We'll probably do a live where we do that together once I have everything set up.
That's cool. That's cool.
So it's going well. I mean, it's not as exciting as you've got. I think Bernard. I think I keep waiting to see.
He's coming.
I keep waiting to see
There's a whole new
some
thing
of
coming.
these stories
There's a whole new thing.
relayed.
Yes, there's a whole new thing coming, dude. Because I've got to get it out. It's just there's a lot personal going on. I haven't been
Right.
able to stream a lot, but I'm commit. Your Saturday and Gary's definitely, but the next, for the next couple weeks, gonna be dicey. So
I thought I'd come up with some sort of, if you want me to make a graphic for Satan's picks,
yeah,
thought we'd have something. So Satan come up. I'll have a, hey, we'll make him big, and he can be there till. Satan is always so bit upbeat. He's always so. I
hey gang, are you ready for some football picks? I'll have a
Saturday,
board up here on
everybody.
white. I'll make a green screen with Satan in the picks, and then it'd be cool.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. I'll just then what I'll do is I'll put you up big when we go to
Yeah.
do that and
And
everything,
then
and that'll
it'll be the whole thing. I'll be out. It'll just be Satan. And it'll be like, hey, so we got, that'll be fun, man. Satan's picks.
yes, Satan's picks, everybody this Saturday, and it's the puff. It's the it's the puff rally, 7 p.m. Saturday. It's an open panel for people that want to come up and burn one for the Bills, and let's find out who's going to win and lose with Satan and Satan's picks.
Hey, look, gang. Look, it's Satan. Whatever you do, don't blow grass. But it's okay to spend the mortgage on this pick because it's guaranteed to hit.
He's guaranteeing a victory. He's guaranteed.
Call 1-900 Satan picks.
Oh, are those the? But that would be a different kind of pick. Are those feet picks
Yeah.
that Satan's got?
Do they
He
even
wears
have
that.
those numbers anymore? I don't think they
I
do.
don't. I don't think they do that anyway. It's
Oh, jeez.
that was before the internet. It was
Yeah.
back when they had those toll numbers. Six. What were they? Five. I can't remember the. There were other numbers
1-900.
too.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was even before the 900s. There were like 6, 7, 8 numbers or something. I can't remember. It was something else. But that reminds me because Satan just reminded me to blow grass. Everybody, I'm going to clean myself some weed here, and I'm going to have myself some more. If you're not connected to the Art of Floundering podcast, you are missing out on some truly inspired entertainment. Some truly inspired entertainment, especially when he goes live.
Oh, there's gonna be a new series, man. Oh God, I just still work. I mean, every day every day is just gold material. Every day, every day.
Is it going to be based on? You're gonna. I mean, it's
Yeah. Yeah, I was even. Yeah, I'll put it loosely. I gotta have. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, you know a series. That's the premise. That's his day job. It's Mr. Dick. You're the. I mean, it's your. It's. This is my life. It's the amazing. It's you into
That's
the
dude.
amazing
The amazing
slacker
slacker. Yeah, it's amazing slackers.
showing up
Yeah,
as Mr. Dick there to.
can't make it in corporate America anymore. This is where he's landed. The sweat
Oh,
house.
I am so glad to hear this, Gemma.
Right on.
I that is all I want to do is encourage people and everybody do something for yourself. Look at what Gemma's doing. You're elevating yourself, Gemma, by doing these things, getting your words out, getting your creations out. I want to encourage everybody to do that sort of thing. That's where we all define our own purpose. Nobody can define it for you. Nobody can give you that good feeling that you can give yourself. So do it for yourself. Define your purpose. The Adventures of Mr. Dick. Well, again, I think that's a different thing, though. The Adventures of Mr. Dick.
Part of Leisure Suit Larry series.
Oh, I love those
I do
games.
too.
I
I do too.
absolutely fucking love those games. Pole vault. Pole vault is out there.
Hey, pole vault, man. It's 3 o'clock where he's at. This
Pole
this
vault.
daylight saving times has messed me up like no tomorrow, man. I mean, 4 o'clock it's getting dark. It's like whoa.
I try to go. It's been rainy, so I haven't been able to. But I've been trying. I tried to do the midday walk. To drive. I got a long ass several hundred just to go check the mail. I'm at least 10 minutes outside. Just walking down to the end of the drive and walking back because it's a long driveway. But the sun. I'm trying to actively get that
Oh,
sunlight.
I do every day. Yeah, for the vitamin D.
Gotta battle it, man. You gotta when it's dark like this, you have to. You're not just gonna haphazardly come about that sunlight that you normally would during the rest of the year. So you got to get out there and take care of it. Chad Freeman, where was everybody for Chad's premiere? Chad had a premiere earlier. I went over there. I expected to see the crowd. I expected all the music people to be out there. Where were you all at that premiere? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Maybe scheduled it late. I mean, I didn't get a notification. It was lucky I saw it. So I'm not actually giving anybody a hard time.
You're not getting any snow in Kentucky, are you? Are you getting any?
Not yet. It's almost 7. It's mid 60s right now. It has been a warm year. It's been nice. I have not had heat or air on in month and a half, maybe. So things we'll get 20 inches sometimes, but there's some years that we won't. We'll have a dusting maybe once or twice, and that's it.
No, I'm just. We're gonna get some more.
Did you get out and shovel?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's great exercise for where I'm at, So I like doing it.
If I didn't have, again, with a clear driveway, it takes me 5 minutes to walk from one end to the other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. I would. Yeah, I'd like look
There's
at it
a
away from
photo. There's a photo I took several years ago of me standing because it curves here at the top near where the house is, and then it's the straightaway. And I had a picture of me with the the shoveling begins. And it took me, 2 hours to get to that spot where I could get on the straightaway, just getting the wide driveway. But so I don't look forward to any of that.
I tell you, from the home front, my mom was scheduled to have a surgery yesterday. Major open heart surgery, right? And this is what we're kind of waiting for because she needs it because she has no energy. So anyway, they canceled it Tuesday right before one of these scenarios, and it was like, holy shit, here we go again, right? Well, they're going to do it again next Wednesday, but luckily they canceled it for a good reason because they decided at the last minute to run a different scan, and they saw like something that's like, we need to. It's still very risky, but they minimized it. So I'm glad it got delayed because probably things wouldn't have went well. So got that going on, man. But that's gonna go well, and then we'll just, got the holidays. We got Thanksgiving coming up, man. We can do a Thanksgiving special with Charlie.
We have to see what Charlie's up to. I know, he's been busting his ass on the jammies.
Jammies this
The
weekend, man. That's gonna be fun.
Saturday, I think at 10 p.m. Over there at Camp G-May, the Jammy Awards. Everybody needs to be over there. Stopped himself from buying a guitar. I'm just trying to go through some chat there.
Oh yeah. I don't know if this is smart or dumb, but it's time for me to upgrade. It's time for me to think about getting a new PC. Mine's 3 years old. It's just time to consider it. So I started thinking about just kind of where I'm at these days. I'm not home all the time, but I'm in a place where I can do a lot of stuff, work. So I went ahead and I've never had good luck with this. Trying to have a gaming laptop replace it. I don't think it's going to be a replacement, but I ordered like the Alienware and I maxed it out with 64 gig. Anything I could possibly put into it. I don't think it's going to be a replacement, but I'll use the hell out of it. But I'll probably wind up getting a gaming piece. We'll see what happens. But it didn't show up. I thought that was what that was going to be.
Oh,
yeah.
I would love to replace what I have, but I'm not in that position yet.
Well, I mean, it's a shit. I mean, it's the only, it's the only thing I spend money on is this fucking electronics. And I gotta find a way to slack it. Get government grants for it or something. Because it's expensive shit.
Maybe. I think this church idea could be the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Tax-free church.
Yeah.
We get that. Tori, peace and love out there, Tori, Queen Savage.
Well, you need the best technology to spread whatever word you're spreading. Satellite.
Exactly.
Jet,
Exactly. I want to point out, because I had the same thought. Chad. It was, now I have to vote for pole vault. There's a new poll, everybody, up on Chad Freeman's channel. Make sure you get over there, and I want pole vault to win. Make sure pole vault wins this thing. You shouldn't have told us that. Chad. Now we have to have pole vault win. Somebody drop Chad Freeman's link. Somebody drop it.
Well, I got to get back to doing stuff here, man. It was great seeing you, dude.
It's
really
great seeing you. I'm
hoping.
hoping at some point in time we can do some comedy. Maybe tomorrow night or something. But Saturday, Satan's Picks, man.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be fun.
I'm probably gonna start that thing at 7 instead of 8. It's scheduled for 8 right now, but I'm gonna
that'd be good.
I'm gonna move it back an hour so we have a little bit more time because we went 2 hours last time, and I figured we could do 3 this time before the jammies and all that. But everybody, Mr. Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast.
Later today, man. Later on.
Catch you later, man. Peace. Oh, everybody, make sure you are connected. I know Nightbot has been dropping the link to the Art of Floundering. Some of the best comedy, and he does it all on his own. He's doing the whole. He is one of the best storytellers I've ever seen. Just keeping it going. He can sit there and pull it off with so many characters, so much energy, and just nonstop keep going. He works so hard on that stuff, and I love the look. I love the look that he's got on the all of his work. It's just got such a feel. He goes for that grungy, lived-in, dirty, dingy kind of feel and all that. Hey, thank you for swinging by, Chris. Thank you for swinging by tomorrow. Drop your link again and get somebody drop it for the happy hour. They're doing that tonight. They're doing that over Chris Lane Sr. and Dom Torregrossa. They're going to have the happy hour at 10 p.m. tonight. If I know there's mods that like you, Chris. I could give you a wrench, but he's probably taken off. Everybody be over there tonight. You all know Chris. Make sure and get connected over there. And then tomorrow night Tomorrow night we've got the weekend warm up over there at Pole Vaults. I might I might do something. We might do some sort of comedy, like we did last week, a Fry Rendezvous or something. We'll see. We'll see what Allie's in the middle of. She may still be baking though, so we may still just be doing a baking stream over there at hers and keeping that going. But it has been a great day. I'm feeling really good. For those that weren't here at the beginning, at the very beginning, I'm drinking coffee. I'm getting stoned. Won't you join me so I won't be alone? Coffee with Wes. Something like that. I've got to. That's gonna end up being the theme song to this. I'm drinking coffee. I'm getting stoned. Won't you join me so I won't be alone? Coffee with Wes. That's. I just gotta put it to some beat or something along those lines. Make some sort of intro for this, because we have an intro for the Bills, the burn one for the Bills. Kalen, Green Queen 420. Cheers. Cheers. I am enjoying myself a little bit of frosted snow cone right now. Here we go. Here we go. We've got the show tonight. This is the live that's going to be going on over there. Chris, this is at Chris's. Frosted snow cone. It's doing the trick. It's doing the trick. I hope everybody's having a fantastic fantastic day, fantastic Thursday. I hope everybody's looking forward to the holidays. Let's all ignore everything else and let's look for the holidays and are we gonna have a good Thanksgiving? Will there be fun? Will there be frivolity with family on Thanksgiving? Is that what everybody has going? Oh, we're gonna burn at least. I all week long. Everything I'm doing. Let me throw this up here. Everything I'm always doing is to burn one for the Bills. So whenever you see me burning, it's for the Bills. I want everybody to know that. But we do our special puff rally. That thing has over 140 views. I think it would be hilarious if I built a channel off of football and not actually being a guy that watches football. I fucking love that. I love that. Half-ass my way into something just because. And I owe it all. I owe it all to Allie. If it weren't for Allie and you know, my desire to move there, to be with her, and her insistence that in order to make small talk, I have to learn and become a Bills fan. And my resistance to doing things normal, like other people would to become a Bills fan, I think this is all going to work out great. I think this is all going to work out great. And so I'm excited. I'm really excited about it all. And I'm feeling good. It'll all happen. Cut your shit off. Yep. I'm scanning through some. I'm scanning through. Excited for the holidays. I see eating mushrooms for the Bills. Yes. Yes. Any inebriant, anything that brings you joy and happiness and makes you feel good and gives you that vibe. That's what the Bills need. That's what the Bills need is our vibe. The Bills need our vibe, our energy, our happiness. So we're responsible for it. And I take total responsibility for those Bills wins for the last 2 weeks. I have battled the dark forces that are Josh Allen because he so cleverly looks like he's leading the team, but he also is trying to throw it. The interceptions. I think there's dark arts involved. And so if there's a loss, I will always use Josh Allen as my scapegoat. And really over the top with it, and I'm going to make some horrible allegations because I would love it. I would love it if the head office there of the Bills wanted to contact me and say, hey, could you ease up on the well, masturbating for the Bills? You know, if you can get there and be thinking about the Bills, more power to you. I don't know that that energy that you're going to be able to send that energy over to the Bills. Why is my camera doing this? Why is my camera lagging so bad? masturbation for them though. I could see that. I could see that. It's just a matter of you want that vibration to go towards the team and everything, and I don't know that you'll focus it properly if because I don't think I could think about football and get there. I don't think that's something I need. I want kind of a I like fantasy, but it's got to be real. I can't. I don't fantasize about situations that couldn't actually occur. I don't have fantasies about my fantasies at this point are about having a camera that doesn't lag. I don't have fantasies about movie stars or people of that because that's just not going to happen. It's never going to happen. But hey, a waitress at like a steakhouse, that happens all the time. That can happen all the time. Situations where you just find yourself somewhere and oh, then this happened. Oh, that worked. That was cool. So I don't think I could get there for the Bills. I couldn't masturbate for them. It has to be real. And even like the cheerleaders, I couldn't think of the cheerleaders because I'm not gonna pick up a NFL cheerleader. How am I gonna run across an NFL cheerleader? But the good-looking girl on a bus. Well, I could have some fun there. I could have some fun with a good-looking girl on a bus. I could see that. That'll be something that feeds the old bank. That sort of thing. I don't know. That. But everybody, that's going to be your homework. See if you can. See if you can. I want everybody thinking about the Bills while they burn. I want the energy making their way to the Bills. We are going to have another burn one for the Bills, the Puff Rally, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to change the time from 8 to 7. It's going to be an open panel so people can get up and burn one for the Bills. Let me put up the graphic because I friggin' love this. Burn one for the Bills. We're going to be doing that on Saturday night before the Jammies over at Camp G-Mace. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blizzard warnings in New Mexico. See, this is how things are going a little crazy. Things are that's what's neat. That's what's going to be neat to watch. We're going to get to see nature because we're already watching mankind just really get kind of out there. And now we're going to get to see nature. Well, what happens when it gets really insane? And I think we're going to get to witness that before I go. So I'm happy about that. Everybody, I'm gonna wrap this up. I've been going for over an hour. I appreciate everybody who has come out here today. You are just fantastic. You have lifted my day. I hope each of you have feel good about lifting someone up because you did it for me. Everybody has made me feel good. I want all of you to feel good. Do good to yourself today. Do something good to make yourself feel good. You matter. You are important. All of us are. We're stuck in our own realities. Be your own best friend. You're the only one that knows what you go through. You're the only one that knows your reality. Take care of yourself. Be that positive voice. Be your friend. Do all the affirmations that you need to do. Let me do the thing again. Oh, it just looks neat, doesn't it? Take it as you will. Take it as you will. Everybody, peace and love. I am going to end it for today. I will see you tomorrow on another Coffee with Wes. I'll probably be over with Allie later if she does a baking stream. Make sure you're over there with Chris Lane Sr. and Dom for the happy hour at 10 p.m. this evening. Peace and love, everybody. Bye.